Child, y'all better pay attention to what's happening right now. Cracker Barrel, struggling. Target, struggling. Hospitals, shutting down. Why? Because the white dollar by itself won't keep these companies afloat. And while they play DEI, baby, they need our talent, ingenuity, and brilliance. And when black folks start pulling back their talent, their time, child, struggling. And we already seen what happened to Target. And when we start pulling our money back, baby, they gonna find out. See, what some white folks don't understand is this. Black people are a gift. Our ingenuity, our creativity, our brilliance. It's been the lifeline of this country. We've poured into it, even when this country gave us nothing in return. And let's not forget our buying power. Our buying power hit over $1.7 trillion in 2023. Baby, that's not pocket change. That's why we see these corporations chase us when they need us. But the second they're done, baby, they toss us to the side. And that's why I don't care if Cracker Barrel puts a poster of Barack Obama up. Baby, I'm still not eating there. And I don't care if Carnival Cruises comes crawling back talking about we love diversity. I see the game. I won't be back. And Target, let me be real clear. The last time I stepped foot in that store was the last time. Period. Y'all don't get to play in our faces. Use us when it's convenient, then toss us aside. Not anymore. Because above all, this country understands the dollar sign. And it's time we start reserving ours for us. That's why I keep saying Black love, Black unity, Black strategy, Black community. Because, baby, we need to build our own infrastructures from soup to nuts so we won't be out here begging for a seat at their table anymore. Baby, those days are over. So if that resonates with you, join the movement.
Hi, I'm in the market to buy a home. I was on your website and I noticed that you have 4 Black realtors. Would you mind pairing me with one of them for my upcoming appointment? Thank you. Hey Siri, can you please find me Black plumbers in my area? Do you carry any Black designers at this location? Hey Google, direct me to the nearest Black-owned coffee shop. So I actually know this amazing young man. He'd be perfect for the position.
Due to the unforeseen circumstances that are currently happening in our economy at the moment, my black dollar will no longer be spent in places where it is not respected or wanted. So therefore, there is no Black Friday, no Thanksgiving, no Christmas, no New Year's, no Halloweens. Not that I celebrate holidays anyways, but there is definitely no spending of my black dollar anywhere where my black face is not wanted. Happy holidays.
Guys, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you are doing super fine and great whatever you are watching this episode from. Now, the black community have decided that they will now start preserving their black dollar, because the other side, of course, they can't survive without the black dollar. They literally need the black dollar, and the black people have realized they are just benefiting them with their black dollar. And now there is a black strategy that is meant to preserve the black dollar within the black community. They have decided to empower their own businesses, uplift their own people, and preserve their dollar within letting it circulate within their community, of which personally I believe it's a very good strategy, because these people, you can't give your black dollar to people who doesn't value you anymore. They don't see your contribution to the society. They know very well that their businesses depend on your black dollar, and yet they still do the things they do to you. They doesn't, respect that black dollar. They doesn't give it value anymore, and yet they still need the black dollar. So after saying this, the black people have decided, you know what, let's preserve our own black dollar, let it circulate within our black community, because the black dollar is so powerful, and this black dollar, you won't give it away. we won't give it away. Let it remain in our own community. Let's watch this video together, guys, of how these people and their black strategy will work out and how they are influencing the black community. Of course, let's hold on to our black dollar. Let's not spend on white businesses. Let's watch this video together, guys, and then we'll be giving and sharing our opinions at the end.
Hello there. Build back Black Wall Street better. Something just hit my spirit, and I thought I'd share it with you guys this morning. Do you know that, and you should know that we spend the most than any other group out there. I've already said that. But do you know that when we pull our dollars and try to circulate them amongst black businesses, that those other businesses that we've been spending our money with will starve? They will literally starve. And if you don't believe me, look back in history at the Montgomery bus boycott. What happened there after a year? What happened there after a year? So I'm saying this to say that there is power, so much power in our money. And the sad part about it is you don't even see it. You don't even see it. Do your research. Understand that we're filtering so much money out here into this economy. Black dollars is what I'm saying. We pull those black dollars out, baby. They'll try to figure out something else to come up with to keep you from supporting your black businesses. And hopefully you won't fall for the okie doke. That's all. That's the message.
So since I got a little bit of time and I'm hype, the black community, we need to keep our black ass dollars in our black ass community. I said it. Why are you giving money to other people that do not give a damn about us? Or you? Or our community? The black dollar on average stays within the community for 6 hours, I believe. If you look at every other community, it's far longer than 24 hours. Our money needs to stay in our community. Our money needs to stay in our community, and it needs to benefit our people, and it needs to benefit our youth in the future of it. And I've been working on a challenge personally, and I think we should make this an actual challenge. The challenge of keeping our dollar within the community. And let me tell y'all, I had to come up with the whole list. Mind you, I live in North Carolina, right? I had to look up everything. Where am I going to get my produce from? Where am I going to get my skincare and whatnot? Or if I want my esthetician, I already have my esthetician, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Drika, even though I've been broke lately. But I already had a black esthetician, my photographer, black. Then the struggle, and I know y'all can't tell because, a black hair store. That's what I was missing, a black hair store. Came across a video. Found one. It's an hour away. Personally, I don't mind the drive. Take my black ass money and take it now. And they ship though. Keep the dollar within the community. And here's what's crazy. African Americans are the top consumers. Makes little to no sense low key, right? If you look at numbers and what we make, it doesn't make sense. If you look at the fact that I believe the community is so caught up in luxuries solely so that they can impress white people, then it does make sense, right? Trying to stunt a little bit to get Uncle Sam and the other, hooded honkies to scratch your back. It's giving Candace Owens. So with that being said though, right, let's focus on this. Colin Kaepernick, right? So we know Colin Kaepernick, we know why he did what he did. Let me tell y'all, when they dropped him, they knew that they could do it because they were still going to receive money from the black community. Same with Kanye. They're like, oh, well, we still going to get money from the black community. They know we weren't going to stick up for our people because we'd much rather be caught up in consumerism. And that's crazy to me because we give all these people our money. But what are we giving to our future? What are we giving to the youth? Instead, we just want to argue about who's with who instead of just actually working together. Real life Willie Lynch letters. They have all these ways to keep us divided, and it works. All these things to make us not want to focus on the real wealth of life. And it works. It works. Just a whole bunch of goofies. Keep that dollar in the black community.
For all of the companies getting rid of DEI, the black spending dollar in America is $1.8 trillion annually. You won't be getting our money anymore. But guess what? DEI really doesn't affect black women. You want to know why? We are the most educated demographic in America, statistically speaking. Check it out, okay? So you can't compete where you cannot compare when we are way more qualified because we've educated ourselves. And our decisions, it shows. So my people, I would suggest we all spend our dollar within our community and make ourselves rich. Stop building other people's dreams and let's build our own. Okay? That is what our ancestors have fought and died for, and I'm riding on it. We are in our villain era. Don't ask us to protest for anything. Don't call us to do anything. Don't beg us to show up or sign a petition. We ain't doing it. It ain't our problem now. This is y'all's. You got this, Spooky. You got this.
I don't know if y'all heard, but Target shareholders who have stock in Target are suing Target because they failed to tell them that when they pulled back their DEI initiatives, it would cause a boycott and they would lose a significant amount of money. I just wanted to remind y'all of the power of holding back the black dollar. I just wanted to remind y'all. And what's more ironic about this is that the same people that they were trying to impress by pulling back the DEI initiatives are the same ones that are suing them. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy when you think about it, because at the end of the day, people care about the dollar. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. So y'all thought y'all ate following Donald Trump. He promised y'all he was going to fix the economy. Are y'all good? Is y'all cool? And if I find out that any of y'all is still shopping at Target on a low, it's up. It's up when I see you, because I be needing stuff from there. But we boycott. I'm not playing.
You know what I've learned with my herbal business for men's health? I've learned a very important thing over the years. White people will never patronize you, not one goddamn dollar. And if they do, it's by accident. They found your website and just bought some shit online one night, didn't realize it was connected to you, don't really have a face with the business, They didn't find you through social media, so they can't really pinpoint who the fuck's behind the product. But only black people buy from me. Only black people patronize my business, which is just fine, because fuck you, I don't need you. And we can make each other rich anyways. And we are the top consumers of this fucking country. We make everybody else rich. If we only just spent money with each other, we wouldn't even be complaining about money. But you devils have forced us into this integration hoax. But now we as a collective are waking the fuck up.
Day 2 we're going off the deep end. And I'm by the water, so I really might go off the deep end. You dig what I'm saying? Now listen to me. As black people in America, we always talk about how can we change our situation? How can we better ourselves, and how can we propel our own communities, right? And one of the first things we talk about is economic, right? And I done got distracted by the ducks in the corner of my eye. Anyway, economics, right? And how can we build ourselves financially and start backing the black dollar and making the black dollar work for our community instead of giving out to everybody else, right? Now, that is true. And there go the ducks, by the way. I just want to say one thing that we should also hold in mind and hold in account of things, because we can't just sit here and act like, okay, if we build this black dollar, we build all these businesses, that there was never Black Wall Street, that there was never Rosewood, that there was never any of these cities that was predominantly black owned. They walking up to me, I'm speaking facts. What's up, buddy? You know what I'm saying? Predominantly black owned cities that the powers that be and the infrastructure destroyed. So when we talking about building our own black dollar, dang, I wish I had some food. When we talking about building our own black dollar, let's not act like the powers that be can't take away the dollar. You know what I'm saying? So let's say, for example, I'll give it a hypothetical. Say we build this black dollar now. The dollar or the money is worth so much, and now the black communities are all living in affluence. We're all doing wealthy. We're all doing good. And now we can feel like we have a say-so in the government, or a part in the government, because we make so much money, which we've done. We show when we boycotted Target. Target has lost a whole lot of money. But at the end of the day, I want to still think about it like this, and this is why you still need your resources and your land and another country or continent backing you, which is why I push Africa. Because if the country or the continent you're in right now, under whatever government you're in, especially us being in America, they can decide to say, you know what, fuck this dollar. Y'all ain't getting nothing. And now, since we don't have the dollar no more, what did you just work for?
Yeah, this is a very good strategy. This is a very good black strategy, they are calling it. Because, you know, if someone doesn't respect you, why make him rich? Why make their business rich? Why make their companies rich? I'll give you a very good example that we saw our black women did the last month. You know, these people, our black women decided to preserve their black dollar and not give it away. So they boycotted any beauty businesses, any beauty products that doesn't belong to the black community. They said, we are going to buy all our beauty products from black shops. We are going to buy any product that we ladies use to black shops, to shops that are owned by black people. Let's not make the white shops rich. Yeah, and yet they don't respect us. Now, you know, when it comes to matters of boycotting and the black people, these black people knows very well on how to do it. They have all the strategies in terms of non-violence protest, in terms of boycotting. They know, and when they say they are going to do something, they are going to do something. Now, after realizing that they are making these white people rich every day, and the same folks don't respect us, so they've decided the black dollar will revolve within our community. Build our own community, hire our own people, provide employment to our own people, build our own facilities, elevate our own businesses, promote our own businesses. If you want a driver, hire, get one from a black community. If you want a plumber, get one who is from a black community. If you want an electrician, get a black electrician from your own community. This is how the black dollar revolves within our own community. Let's make our own community rich by exchanging these dollars within ourselves, because we are doing this to impress others, buying Halloween products from Halloween costume from white shops, buying all Christmas gifts from white shops, buying all anniversary gifts from white shops, buying all products from Walmart, from Target, and yet we still have some black community vendors here who can just offer the same. So black people, this is their strategy. They're calling it a black strategy. They're preserving their own dollars because they've realized that reality is striking. Yeah, these people voted for this bad economy. They voted for such things to happen. The economy, everything is so expensive, and yet still we did not vote for this. And yet they expect us to go and bulge them out. How? They expect us to use our money on their products, on their shops, on their restaurants. No, we will use our money within our community because we did not vote for this. So if we don't vote for this, why should we make them rich in this? You know, this is how the black mentality is working, and it is super amazing how the black people are rising, becoming united, and making the black dollar productive within their community and circulating this within their community and preserving the black dollar dignity within their community, because their paycheck anyway does not allow them to share their black dollar to other white businesses, but preserve them within their community. But those are just their thoughts. Tell me what you think in the comment section, guys. Let's have a discussion and see you in the next video. Subscribe.